And yo, what up? This is your boy T-Dub. Hey guys, my voice is slowly coming back. Not all the way there yet. Somebody told me if you sip a little of this, it should help out. And I took one sip, and guys, I sound a lot better. I did 2 videos today where my voice was horrible. And now, literally, 5 minutes ago, I took one sip, and I'm not doing too bad. But guys, we're here to talk. 100% off the top of my dome. Just got back from the store, created this thumbnail right here, and you know how I do it. I go live, guy. There's no teleprompter back there. You know, I haven't hired one yet. I'm a long ways from never hiring one. I'm not gonna hire one, guys. Oscar De La Hoya threw his head in there. Deontay Wilder, guys, definitely increased his likability, his being able to be marketed, his dollar signs, creating drama, everything Deontay Wilder did in that ring. Counting the things he did from where he started before he took up boxing till he became professional, even though his style is not polished, which make this a very good, not good, makes it a great story that can be told now, that can be told later when it's all said and done. But that fight, that performance by Deontay Wilder against Louis King Kong Ortiz, in my eyes, because it didn't end, guys, this could not have ended in a one-punch knockout. There's no way. Well, there is a way, but if it did, he wouldn't have more fans. People wouldn't care as much. His same supporters would be the same supporters. They would have called Louis Ortiz washed up. And so many different things. It wouldn't have helped with the Anthony Joshua fight. They would have said Anthony Joshua would have took him out of the same thing that he washed up. Guys, you know what? Let me check to make sure this is on, right? I haven't checked yet. All right, it is. They would have said a lot of things about Deontay Wilder. Or they wouldn't have said the things about Deontay Wilder. Sorry, I got sidetracked for a minute. That if it didn't go the way it went. A quick knockout wouldn't have helped him. He would have been the exact same. His core fans would have still been happy. His haters would have still been haters. But I'm pretty sure anybody that was on the line of the fence of not caring about this guy, his heart, his determination, his chin, his will to go on, and for him to battle back what he went through to the 7th round and get a knockout, that's probably the main reason that Oscar De La Hoya, the original Golden Boy himself. Guys, I remember when the Golden Boy was a child. Remember when there was an Eddie Murphy movie called, was it Golden Child? Now he grew up and became the Golden Boy, you know, and now he's a bronze grandfather. I don't know. I'm just messing with Oscar. I actually like Oscar, especially as a fighter. As a promoter, he's been kind of back and forth with some things that's been questionable. He's been doing a lot of hypocritical things. You know you have, Oscar. You know you have. We'll talk about that. But he threw his hat in the ring. Guys, and I got right here. It's Eddie Hearn. I put Eddie Hearn on here because Eddie actually threw his name in that head as well. Because Eddie said before the fight about Wilder making a fight with Joshua, he was saying, you know what? All he has to do is, you know, basically not go through Al Heyman. Call me directly, and we can work it out. You know, like, so he gonna bypass Al Heyman, call you directly, probably get you to sign with him for some kind of multi-fight deal where you can get paid off both ends on him to maximize the money, and that way, even if he did uproot your Golden Boy Anthony Joshua, you would still have a new Golden Boy because they would basically be changing places, and you would have probably a 2 or 3 fight seesaw where you'd be like Top Rank has done for a long time, have both of the fighters under your stable. Guys, again, this is T-Dub, What's Blazing the Sports. We are 100% live talking about this. Oscar De La Hoya trying to throw his head in the ring to get Deontay Wilder. And I contributed all to what Deontay Wilder done that night. Eddie Hearn see the potential. He see the wild card. I look at Deontay Wilder. Need a sip. Need a sip. Not a drip. Once it hits the lip. Now let's see. Deontay Wilder is like a wild card. He's a joker. You can't predict it. In boxing, you know he has flaws. He doesn't do things quite the right way. He doesn't bring his hands on right. Sometimes he holds his right hand like this here. His elbow is not even tucked. But he finds a way to win. The guy has a golden arm. An iron fist. Listen. He's probably not Luke Cage where he got bullets. You know what? I think Deontay Wilder, think about that. I think Deontay Wilder is the only man, human, that can hit Luke Cage and let him feel it. Luke Cage would be having people check his hands. He got plaster, so nobody, a human shouldn't hit that hard. And it's crazy that Wilder has has shown this from being high as close to 230 all the way down to 214 pounds. You know, and the guy hits hard enough that he probably could drop a moose. He probably could. Now, something that comes to my head is that when did Wilder first discover he had this power? You know, like, listen, Wilder's black. I'm black. I can't speak on a lot of races, but I know in a lot of black families, the mother and the father, a lot of times the father, is definitely not afraid to pop, pop, get that old strap out and put it to that old hiney of yours. And don't let your hands, arm get in the way, even your back. It can get a lick 2 or 3 if you don't move it. So I'm just thinking that I can see Deontay Wilder, right? Wonder how he got all of his power. I can see Deontay Wilder maybe one day his dad in front of him, right? You know, get ready to put that smack down on him. Maybe Wilder left the milk out all night. Maybe Wilder, like a lot of kids, they had a 2-liter soda. He drunk some of it out of the 2-liter soda, got some water, poured it back in to fill that line up. I've done it before. And once Dad went to go get some of that 2-liter, say so flat and watered down, Dad like, Wilder! Wilder in that room hiding, guys. His dad standing over him. You drink that soda, you drink that soda. And Wilder, his dad starts swinging that belt. Wilder like, no, stop, stop, stop. Boom! All of a sudden, Wilder, he doesn't hear nothing. Open up his eyes. See his dad laying on the floor. Mom walks in. What happened to your dad? I don't know, Mom. What did you do? Well, he was standing right here. Standing right here, Mom. And he had the belt. He hold that belt. And he was hitting me, right? And I was like, no, no, no. Pow. He opened his eyes again. And Mom is laid out. Mom is laid out. Brothers walk in. What happened to Mom and Dad? Well, let me show you. No. Nah. All right, guys, listen. I'm just being silly. I literally just think of stupid stuff and to come up with, but that's just my way of how did he find out he had power? And, you know, probably laid both parents out. And after that, the story is he never got a whooping again. But I can understand why Oscar De La Hoya, listen, I don't know a lot about Deontay Wilder's situation with one second. I don't know a lot about Deontay Wilder and his promotional situation. From what I hear, he did with Al Heyman, which a lot of fighters like him. I guess Al do show him that money, but Wilder is not getting that Anthony Joshua type money. And honestly, I believe a lot of it is because of fan support. UK, you know, I don't know if they like Americans or not. The one thing they do, which every country should do, support your fighters. Support them. And he is the opposite. Guys, he is the opposite of Floyd Mayweather. What do you get with Floyd Mayweather? Technically sound, smart boxer, counter punches, picks his shots. As of late in the back half of his career, once he moved up, he didn't get him any knockouts. He used to, but we speaking of the older Floyd. What do you get with Wilder? He's wild, his hands down, his elbows out. In every fight except one, you get a knockout. And how do you not like a guy like that? How do you not cheer a guy like that? And I believe it was Triple G's trainer said something along the line that, you know, black fighters don't sell, I guess because of the style. Wilder has a style that honestly, to me, you gotta love. It's rough, it's rugged, it's unpredictable. Like even with Luis Ortiz, I told people that, even people that are like, no, Deontay's gonna knock him out easy fight. Or the Luis Ortiz fans is, no, Luis Ortiz gonna outbox him. I said, listen, I'm gonna call this 60-40 at most 65-35, but more 60-40 because I knew Luis Ortiz had a lot of skills. A lot of things I predicted happened. The overhand left, you go into the body. People say, oh, he's not going to go to the body. I'm like, listen, he's a smart fighter. You weave shots. How, even when I say that by him being an orthodox and a southpaw, how his jab wasn't going to be as effective. It's going to be more of a touch jab and a rangefinder. And it was. And then I predicted that. Even when somebody said that, you sound like you're going to go with Luis Ortiz. I said, you know what? Wilder has an if factor. He has, it ain't even an equalizer. It doesn't equal out. It's like having the answers to a test. So it doesn't make it equal. You're going to get it right. And once he connects with that right hand, guys, and I don't know how many fighters today truly have one punch KO power. Sometimes we see it every now and then in fights, but this guy has been consistent that your health meter can be fully green 100%. He hits you with that right hand, you're down to, you're like a cell phone battery wants to go into 5%. It dims, it's about to die, and you can't see nothing. And you instantly go from in the game winning to severely punch drunk. And guys, you know, again, this is random off the top of my dome. Hope you guys appreciated some of this stuff. Looks like it's still showing pretty good. But guys, good fight coming up right now. Canelo versus Triple G. If you didn't see the video, Canelo actually tested positive for, I believe it's Cambuterol. I might be butchering the word again. Basically, it's something that I believe in Mexico, a lot of the people inject their beef with it, but it doesn't really give you like strength and size and speed and endurance. From what I'm hearing, the side effect is it makes you lose weight. So some people suspect that he was trying to lose weight because he was having trouble making weight, which I don't really think that's true. And some people say it is used as a masking agent for bigger things. I don't know, but I know a lot of fighters in Mexico in their history have been caught with it in their system. And the thing is, unless you know exactly where you're buying from, that they're 100% buying it from a place that's not doing it in Mexico, you take a chance of running into it. And Canelo, as long as he's been doing it, finally got caught up with him. But guys, do you believe it's a smart idea for Deontay Wilder to sign with a guy like Oscar De La Hoya, maybe Eddie Hearn, or even Top Rank? Whatever you thought, I would definitely love your feedback on that question right there. I can see different things. I think what Deontay Wilder did for himself definitely put himself in a better position than if he got a fast knockout. First round, second round, third round knockout, you wouldn't have got this. What we saw, you didn't see no old Luis Ortiz. You saw a skillful Luis Ortiz, an aware, an alert, a quick counter, answer for whatever Deontay Wilder does. The only thing he couldn't answer is that right hand, guys, and no one has been able to answer yet. Except for Severn, he thought he had an answer, and then Wilder said, you know what, I'm going to retest you to find out, and he failed. T-Dub, what's Players in the Sports? We're here live.